Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. A run by Dallas to start the drive. And this will be a gain of from the 30 on 2nd down. Jackson. And he slings one.
The other side is starting to gain.
Straight ahead running. Here's Dallas. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Holding offense.
Spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Johnson on the return. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Watson now to throw. And that is incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson, he's looking deep for Bell. That's going to be now Watson. And he overshot as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's taken to the 26. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punt
seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson over the middle, and that's caught by Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Execution.
They'll run on 1st down with Dallas. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They go play action with Jackson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. George Kittle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to beat it.
2nd and 11. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers down. Back to throw, Watson. And this is going to be up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st. They go play action now. Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end.
They're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the...
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession.
Wow.
On On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson quickly into the hands of Fuller.
But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. To throw is Jackson. Over the middle and play action. It's Jackson. And that nearly an exceptionally long one. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key. Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here's Watson to throw on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. A give running right is Chubb. We'll get this up to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Down to about the 40, feeling right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Watson flushed out right. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked by Jared Wilson. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start this drive out on the ground and give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 30. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. It's complete to Fuller. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. More 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, handoff to Dallas. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns.
Turning play on 1st down, and I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they got 3rd and short. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Charles, that is just flat unbelievable. Justin Tucker just broke his old NFL record of 66 yards. Line. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. 3rd down. Here's Watson. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tyler Sheldon in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are standing just about on his own goal line. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fielded at the 33. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And Baltimore's offense set for
too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. That's complete to his running back, Dallas.
And it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Jackson will throw again. This throw incomplete. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that will...
A bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, they got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. A 2nd down pass play.
They're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Much like a running back, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Flush to his right. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And he's running straight for the belt buckle because where it goes, that's where you find his body, and he's able to get in there.
Gin stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. Watson, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. 20, 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
Self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that part they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hope.
Watson on 3rd down. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. We've talked about it, see there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Forced out to his left. He'll wind up. Watson. Sideline throw, it's complete on 3rd and 2. Now it's Watson. Right back to Bell, and it's caught one. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Oh, he dropped it. 10. Throwing again is Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he's going to be taken down. Watson looks to throw again. And he works his way past. Now. And Chubb will try the middle here. And the stop will come in. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll take it in. Here's Huntley. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll wind up. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Legs for a really nice pickup.
To throw, Huntley. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to Huntley to throw. And this one is
Feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
slings it to Anders, and it's complete. The tight end has it. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on stopping well short.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. Amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. You got the big lead defensively.
Game out that way.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. On 1st down, Huntley. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down. Back to throw. Huntley. And it's knocked away. He'll try to become just one of a handful of men to make 7 in a game. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but now a 1st down throw. Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they're 10. Now Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle. And back to throw, Watson. And that's going to be...
Team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Slant route complete to Bell. And he... From the 50, it's Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's
It's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And they're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. To the air yet again, Watson. This caught out left by Bell. And they will eventually... They'll run with Chubb, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Watson now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Caught on the slant. And well, you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble.
And my goodness, another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well, cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick throw. It's been fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team.
So they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Runner out now. He's been terrific so far. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. An unbelievable punt there. We're talking 70-plus yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the Browns getting set to go.
Move on, because now you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. He's got a man complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Donovan Peoples-Jones with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game.
He's got a man complete. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been clear away from long distance. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. And Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And understandably so, not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.